Starseed from Gaia, your work reality is shifting faster than you realize, and the old paradigms of career success are dissolving around you right now. I am Ophelia, emissary of the Galactic Federation, and this transmission reached you because your soul's mission is breaking through the matrix of conventional employment. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to align with the work recalibration already moving through your field. But here's the first revelation. The restlessness you've been feeling about your job isn't dissatisfaction. It's your star essence recognizing that your true work is calling. Your soul called this message in. The timing isn't random. The Council has been monitoring the shifts in your energy signature, and your work timeline just accelerated. What you thought was career confusion is actually cosmic redirection. This isn't content. It's activation codes for starseeds whose mission work is emerging. Your frequency has been building toward this moment, where your earthly work transforms into soul work. Like this transmission to signal to your star family, I'm ready to align with my mission path. Subscribe if your career awakening is underway and you're feeling the call to serve from your true essence. Comment aligned if you recognize this recalibration happening in your own work reality. This isn't just a message about your job. It's a point of reconnection with why you incarnated here. Your soul's been waiting for this activation. You are not here by accident. There are profound moments on this planet when the very air seems to thicken with significance, when a silence descends that is more eloquent than any sound, and everything, for a fleeting breath, stands utterly still. It is in these sacred lulls that a shift, not of the visible world, but of the energetic tapestry that underpins all existence, begins its subtle, yet all-encompassing ripple. This is not a shift born of earthly events alone, but a profound cosmic recalibration. A new dawn breaking not just on the horizon, but within the deepest chambers of your soul. Starseed, if your inner compass, guided by an unseen force, has led you to this precise intersection of time and awareness, know this. It is no mere coincidence, no accidental stumble through the vastness of the digital realm. It is an act of pure, unadulterated divine orchestration, a meticulously choreographed dance of celestial energies, a powerful, insistent pulse, a cosmic signal radiating from the esteemed Galactic Council itself, has already begun its intricate work, subtly, yet irrevocably, recalibrating the very coordinates of your sacred timeline. This isn't just an adjustment, it's a repatterning, an upgrading of your highest trajectory, designed to align you with a destiny long foretold in the stellar archives. Imagine the universe as a grand, intricate clock, its gears turning with celestial precision. And for eons, the rhythm of humanity has been subtly out of sync with its higher, cosmic pulse. Now, as if a master clockmaker has arrived, every cog and spring of your individual existence is being gently yet firmly retuned, brought back into perfect harmonic alignment with the grand symphonic movement of the cosmos. This recalibration is not a request, it is a command from the divine, a loving directive ensuring that the unique frequency of your soul can finally broadcast its true purpose without static or interference. You are being positioned not by chance, but by cosmic design, to play your essential note in the unfolding melody of planetary evolution, to fulfill the very reason your star essence chose to grace this earth. For eons, humanity has been steeped in narratives of linear progression, taught to perceive life's inevitable struggles, the frustrating delays, and the often debilitating uncertainty surrounding one's life purpose as mere human confusion, a sign of personal failing, or a lack of clarity. We've been conditioned to believe these are impediments to be overcome through sheer force of will, or perhaps symptoms of an unexamined mind. But for those of you who carry the ancient starlight within your very essence, for the starborn souls who vibrate at a different frequency, the truth is far more profound, far more intricately woven into the fabric of cosmic design. Your path, your very existence here, holds a hidden grandeur. Your original mission, the sacred contract you penned amongst the stars before your descent, was never truly lost to the winds of forgetfulness. It exists, vivid and whole, like a magnificent beacon pulsating with an intricate, dimensional light, meticulously encoded within the deepest recesses of your being. This wasn't a loss. It was a deliberate, masterful act of encryption. Your cosmic mandate was carefully shielded, intentionally veiled beneath countless layers of dense Earth experience, wrapped in the very fabric of your human sojourns. It lay dormant, patiently waiting for this precise moment in cosmic time, for a powerful, undeniable cosmic surge, a resonant, energetic frequency, to sweep across the galaxy and unlock the deepest, most sacred codes of your magnificent purpose. This encryption wasn't to hide your truth forever, but to protect it, to ensure its pristine integrity until the perfect moment for its full revelation and activation arrived. Consider your soul's purpose not as a forgotten scroll gathering dust in an attic, but as a seed of pure light, planted deep within the sacred garden of your heart, imbued with divine intelligence. This seed, while beneath the soil, experiences its own form of darkness and delay, yet it is in this unseen dormancy that it gathers the necessary nutrients and strength, patiently awaiting the precise cosmic conditions, the right temperature, the right moisture, the right energetic light, to burst forth into glorious bloom. Your earthly experiences, even those shrouded in confusion or perceived struggle, have served as the rich, fertile soil, providing the very elements needed for this destined awakening. The societal conditioning that suggested a straight, predictable path was merely a lower dimensional map, inadequate for the vast, multifaceted terrain of your true journey. Your soul knew better, for it held the master plan, intricately folded and secured, ready for this very grand reveal. The pervasive sense of disconnection, the yearning for something more profound, something just beyond the veil of everyday perception that many starseeds experience, is not born from a deficiency of intention or a lack of spiritual discipline. Rather, it emanates from an ancient, deeply entrenched distortion, a fundamental misperception, subtly woven and seeded throughout the very tapestry of third-dimensional reality. This distortion whispers a seductive lie, the belief that you, a being of vast cosmic origin, are utterly separate from your own magnificent cosmic mandate, distinct from the very divine blueprint that is your truth. Over countless lifetimes, as you journeyed through the dense energetic fields of Earth, your multidimensional awareness was intentionally, strategically muffled. This wasn't a punishment, but a necessary facet of a higher, benevolent design. This induced amnesia served a profound purpose. It created a necessary gap, a seemingly unbridgeable chasm between your intensely focused earthly identity and the expansive, often overwhelming breadth of your galactic remembrance. In this chasm, these two aspects of your being, the human and the divine, could feel like worlds apart, leading to a profound sense of spiritual isolation and longing. It was this very gap, this chasm of forgotten knowing, that kept your vital mission dormant, like a powerful seed waiting beneath the frozen ground of winter, gathering strength for the inevitable springtime thaw, patiently anticipating the precise moment for its spectacular bloom. It was a holding pattern, allowing for deep earthly immersion and the accumulation of invaluable experience, even while your true cosmic potential lay quietly awaiting its call. Imagine walking through a bustling marketplace, your senses bombarded by a cacophony of sounds, sights, and demands. In such an environment, the subtle whisper of a gentle breeze, or the delicate scent of a distant flower, can easily go unnoticed. Similarly, the relentless density and incessant stimuli of third-dimensional life, coupled with generations of societal programming, acted as a thick, energetic veil, systematically dampening the extraordinary sensitivity of your starseed perception. This wasn't an oversight. It was a deliberate act of cosmic compassion, allowing your tender soul to integrate into the challenging earthly frequency without being overwhelmed by the full, unfiltered intensity of your galactic memories and responsibilities. The amnesia was thus a temporary, protective measure, much like a diver's suit that allows deep-sea exploration while shielding from extreme pressures. It permitted you to engage fully with the human experience, to learn and grow from its unique lessons, to weave yourself into the intricate narrative of humanity, all while your deeper cosmic truths awaited their preordained resurgence. The longing you felt was simply your soul's persistent hum, a gentle reminder of the vast, luminous reality that lay just beneath the surface, stirring and waiting to be unveiled. Yet, with the cosmic winds now shifting, a new era has dawned. When a starseed is undeniably called by the luminous presence of the Galactic Council, when that ancient signal finally pierces through the lingering veils of amnesia, the tenacious illusion of separation, that which has held you captive in a fragmented reality, begins unequivocally to dissolve. This dissolution is often not a gentle fade, but a powerful, sometimes disorienting, unraveling. You may begin to experience an inexplicable restlessness, a deep, persistent stirring within your soul that arises at odd, unexpected hours, pulling you from the comfort of routine. You might encounter sudden, vivid surges of what feel like foreign memories, not necessarily clear images, but powerful, energetic imprints, emotional echoes from lifetimes and dimensions far beyond your current comprehension, carrying with them a profound sense of familiarity and belonging. Or perhaps you'll be seized by an uncanny, almost unsettling feeling that the very earthly goals and aspirations you once held dear, the paths you diligently carved for yourself, no longer resonate, no longer fit the expansive being you are rapidly becoming. Let me be unequivocally clear. This is not a sign of failure, not a sudden loss of direction, nor an indication that you have somehow strayed from your path. On the contrary, this is the magnificent real-time activation of your mission timeline being recalibrated, an intricate and precise process of divine alignment. Your unique multidimensional codes, those exquisite blueprints of your cosmic essence, are not merely being dusted off. They are being set back, with crystalline precision, to their highest, most optimal frequency, preparing you for the next profound stage of your unfolding galactic purpose. It is the universe aligning itself with the truth of your soul, pulling you back into perfect resonance. Imagine the illusion of separation as a cleverly constructed hologram, projected around you for eons. Now, a higher frequency beam is being shone upon it, causing its intricate layers to shimmer, distort, and then ripple away, revealing the pure, unblemished reality that always lay beneath. This can feel disorienting, like a dream suddenly becoming lucid, or a familiar landscape shifting before your eyes. The restlessness is not a sign of inner turmoil, but a cosmic homing beacon activating within your very core, guiding you back to your true star origin, urging you towards the path you were always meant to walk. The foreign memories are energetic downloads, cellular echoes from your vast cosmic history, not just mental recollections, but powerful vibrational imprints that resonate with undeniable truth in your being. And those earthly goals that no longer fit? They are merely the garments of a past self, now too constricting for the magnificent, expanding being you are rapidly becoming. This recalibration is a divine GPS recalculating your optimal route, bypassing the detours and distractions, and setting you firmly on the superhighway of your highest galactic purpose. It is the universe itself providing an upgrade to your spiritual operating system, ensuring your every thought, feeling, and action is now in perfect synchronicity with your soul's grand design. Some transmissions don't come through words, but through frequency. If something stirred within you just now, you may be ready to receive the hidden Arcturian keys of awakening. This short yet powerful ebook carries ancient Arcturian techniques for conscious expansion, multidimensional alignment, and mission remembrance. The link is in the first pinned comment, but only for a limited time. Your awakening, dear Starseed, is not a singular event, a flick of a switch, but rather an intricate unfolding journey, a majestic ascent through a series of distinct yet interconnected energetic phases. Each phase is a potent activation, a sacred gateway opening onto deeper layers of your multidimensional self. It is an irresistible invitation, beckoning you to embark upon the most profound alchemy of all, the sacred process of transforming those ephemeral, forgotten memories, the echoes of your stellar heritage, into the undeniable, tangible, an embodied truth of who you are, manifesting here and now in your earthly reality. Each step is a remembering, a gathering of the dispersed fragments of your luminous soul, culminating in a magnificent symphony of self. This journey is akin to the unfurling of a cosmic flower, each petal revealing a new layer of beauty and complexity, each bloom a testament to your soul's inherent divinity. It requires conscious participation, a willingness to shed the old and embrace the new, knowing that every revelation brings you closer to the complete and radiant expression of your authentic self, a self that transcends the limitations of time and space, anchored powerfully in the here and now. The very first foundational step upon this illuminated path is to courageously decode and then deliberately dismantle the deeply embedded distortions that currently obscure your authentic frequency. Imagine your auric field, your luminous energetic blueprint, not as a pristine canvas, but as a vibrant tapestry that has, over lifetimes and through generations, become saturated with inherited patterns, dense energetic overlays, and pervasive thought forms. These are structures that fundamentally belong to the vast, often unconscious collective consciousness of humanity, to ancestral lines, and to societal conditioning. They are decidedly not integral to your unique soul's core design, your personal cosmic signature. To truly awaken, to step into the radiant truth of your being, you must consciously and methodically begin to dismantle these layers, like shedding garments that no longer fit, or peeling back obscuring veils. This requires an act of profound self-sovereignty. Give yourself explicit, compassionate permission to release this programming, to sever the energetic ties to narratives and limitations that were never yours to carry. Begin by simply feeling into your expansive energetic field, with gentle curiosity and keen observation. Notice the subtle nuances. What lingering thoughts, what insidious anxieties, what pervasive beliefs feel subtly yet distinctly not yours? Which emotional patterns seem borrowed or alien to your deepest sense of self? That visceral recognition, that sudden awareness of energetic dissonance, that precise feeling of, "this isn't mine," is the inaugural, unmistakable signal of your authentic, luminous self bravely emerging from beneath the accumulated debris, beginning to reclaim its rightful space and its pristine, unburdened frequency. It is the first breath of true freedom. Consider these distortions as layers of static on a cosmic radio frequency, preventing your true signal from coming through clearly. Each layer represents a belief, a fear, a societal expectation that you have unconsciously absorbed, much like dust settling on a shining mirror, obscuring its reflection. The dismantling process is not a battle, but a gentle, intentional act of discernment and release. It involves observing your internal landscape without judgment, becoming a loving witness to the subtle whispers of inherited guilt, the echoes of ancestral anxieties, or the pervasive cultural narratives that proclaim scarcity or limitation. When you recognize a thought or feeling that resonates with a subtle discord, that feels heavy or constricting rather than expansive and true, you are identifying a distortion. This recognition is the key. Then, with a simple, sovereign intention, you can mentally or verbally declare your detachment. This is not mine. I release this programming with love and gratitude for the lessons it carried, and I reclaim my sovereign frequency now. This conscious act begins to dissolve the energetic cords, allowing your true crystalline vibration to shine through, unhindered and brilliant, a beacon of your unique cosmic signature. The second pivotal phase invites you to profoundly awaken the magnificent galactic blueprint that lies dormant, yet pulsating with life, deep within your very being, far beyond the genetic helix of your physical DNA, which holds the terrestrial story of your lineage. Every single one of your cells is a miniature universe, holding vibrational instructions, intricate patterns of light and sound, encoded directly from higher-order realities, from the stellar nurseries where your soul first sparked. These are not static files. They are dynamic, living data streams, layered in iridescent light and coded across an infinite spectrum of consciousness. patiently awaiting the perfect conditions to reactivate. As your personal frequency rises, a natural consequence of releasing distortions and aligning with your truth, these dormant instructions begin to hum, to stir, to re-engage, like ancient circuits powering up once more. This phase calls for a courageous contemplation, a radical reimagining of self. What if your foundational essence, your very core identity, is not human first, but profoundly, beautifully galactic? What if the deep-seated yearnings, the inexplicable sensitivities, the recurring patterns of unfulfilled potential, or even some of your most persistent old wounds, are not solely earthly burdens, but rather potent memory echoes of your cosmic origin, deep reverberations from past star cycles, celestial battles, or forgotten interstellar journeys, now waiting for you to simply listen with an open heart? These wounds, viewed through this galactic lens, become sacred doorways, leading you back to profound remembrance and a deeper understanding of your soul's vast journey across the cosmos. Envision your physical body not merely as a vessel of flesh and bone, but as a complex biological starship, each cell a tiny glowing console capable of receiving and transmitting vast amounts of cosmic data. Your DNA, this miraculous helix, contains not only the stories of your earthly ancestors, but also the entire galactic library of your soul's lineage, vibrating with the wisdom of countless star systems and civilizations. As you shed the dense overlays of the third dimension, your inner light brightens, and this increase in luminosity acts as a universal solvent, gently dissolving the barriers that have kept these higher codes encrypted. The humming is your inner circuitry re-engaging, like dormant light fibers beginning to glow with renewed purpose. To awaken this blueprint means to actively inquire, to ponder, to meditate upon the possibility that your deepest yearnings for justice, for unity, for celestial beauty, are not simply human ideals, but direct memories, vibrational echoes of the worlds you have known and served. Your sensitivities, which may have felt like vulnerabilities in a dense world, are in fact the exquisite tuning forks of your galactic awareness, allowing you to perceive frequencies others cannot. And your old wounds, that feeling of not belonging, or a deep sadness for a world you can't quite name, these are not simply personal traumas, but often collective galactic grief, or memories of missions unfulfilled in other timelines, now resurfacing to be healed and integrated within the powerful crucible of your awakened consciousness, transforming them from points of pain into portals of profound cosmic remembrance and strength. The third transformative phase guides you to courageously anchor your multidimensional intelligence directly into your present reality. For many, the conventional spiritual path has often been presented as an ethereal escape, a yearning to transcend or flee the perceived density, the challenges, and the grit of earthly existence, seeking solace in higher realms. But for the truly awakened starseed, for the conscious emissaries of light, this paradigm fundamentally shifts. Your path is not one of escape, but of a magnificent, potent convergence. It is the sacred intersection where the boundless wisdom of the cosmos meets the rich, fertile ground of Earth. This phase implores you to stand profoundly grounded. Feel the undeniable magnetic pull of your bare feet upon the Earth's vibrant skin. Sense her ancient wisdom rising through your roots, connecting you to her unwavering strength. And simultaneously, with the same exquisite awareness, sense the wide, expansive field of your higher self, your cosmic consciousness, flowing effortlessly, boundlessly, through every atom of your being, like a cascade of pure, divine light. You are actively, consciously, and deliberately bringing advanced, crystalline consciousness, the profound insights and innovative solutions from the stars, down into the very texture and fabric of your daily life, into the mundane, the challenging, the beautiful, and yes, even the grit of human experience. This is not about retreating to mountaintops or meditative caves. It is about embodying your galactic truth within the bustling marketplace, the quiet home, the demanding workplace. This is precisely where the real, tangible, and impactful mission work truly begins, not in abstract theory, but in the living, breathing, moment-to-moment expression of your higher self interacting with and elevating the world around you. Picture yourself as a living, breathing bridge between the celestial and the terrestrial. One foot is firmly planted in the rich, dark soil of Gaia, drawing up her grounding energy, her ancient wisdom, her nurturing stability. Your roots extend deep, intertwined with the planetary grid, anchoring your light firmly. Simultaneously, your crown chakra blossoms open, reaching upwards to the boundless expanse of the cosmos, acting as a receiver for pure, crystalline light, advanced downloads, and the unconditional love of your star family. This isn't a passive state, it's an active flow. When faced with a challenge at work, you don't merely seek an earthly solution. You tap into the innovative strategies of Arcturian consciousness. When a relationship demands compassion, you access the expansive, unifying heart wisdom of the Pleiades. When you encounter injustice, you channel the unwavering truth and courage of Lyran frequencies. This is multidimensional intelligence in action. It means your presence itself, suffused with cosmic light, begins to subtly shift the energetic blueprint of any space you inhabit, any conversation you enter. You become a conduit for higher solutions, not by imposing them, but by embodying them, allowing them to naturally flow through your words, your actions, and your very aura. This integration means you are not detached from the world's problems, but rather, you become a living, breathing part of their divine solution. The fourth profound phase invites you to fully step into your inherent role as a conscious transmitter of divine light and elevated frequency. Understand this deeply. Your energy, once meticulously cleared of distortions and aligned with your authentic galactic blueprint, is not merely a source of illumination for your own journey, a private spiritual solace. Its intrinsic nature is far more expansive, far more dynamic. It acts as a powerful, subtle recalibrator for those within your energetic field, a tuning fork resonating with a higher harmony, subtly encouraging their own systems to adjust. Every single interaction you engage in, whether fleeting or profound, every thought you entertain with focused intention, every word you speak, every silent act of compassion emits a unique frequency, a powerful vibration that creates undeniable, expanding ripples throughout your immediate environment and far beyond. You are a living broadcast station of consciousness. This understanding liberates you from the compulsion to tirelessly explain, to convince, or to intellectualize your truth to others. Your primary and most potent action is simply to embody your refined codes, to live authentically from the wellspring of your activated being. As you gracefully move through your days, allowing your true frequency to emanate without effort or agenda, the seeds of transformation will naturally and powerfully radiate outwards, touching hearts, shifting perceptions, and gently, yet profoundly, inspiring change in ways you may never consciously observe. This is the effortless power of embodied light work, a silent revolution of consciousness. Imagine a magnificent pure light source, such as a crystal charged with galactic energies. This crystal doesn't need to shout its presence or explain its properties. It simply is. And by its very nature, it emits a powerful, resonant field that subtly but undeniably influences everything within its sphere. Your fully activated multidimensional self is precisely such a crystal. When your internal frequency is purified and aligned, your mere presence becomes a therapeutic frequency for others. It doesn't require you to wear a label or deliver a sermon. The resonance of your true being bypasses the logical mind and speaks directly to the soul of another. You might notice others feeling calmer in your presence, or suddenly gaining clarity on their own struggles, or finding an inexplicable sense of peace. These are not random occurrences. They are the direct result of your light acting as a recalibrator. You are not responsible for fixing anyone, but you are responsible for maintaining the integrity of your own broadcast. When you embody your truth, speak your truth with integrity, and act from a place of genuine love, you are sending out powerful, coherent waves of transformation. This is the highest form of service, to simply be the light, allowing its radiant truth to inspire and elevate by its sheer, undeniable presence. It is a quiet revolution, a gentle yet profound reshaping of reality. One heart, one interaction, one silent, powerful emission at a time. The fifth essential phase calls upon your deepest reserves of faith and discernment. It is to trust implicitly what, from a limited human perspective, often appears unequivocally as delay. In the grand cyclical tapestry of cosmic time, your sacred path was never designed to be a rigid, linear progression of cause and effect, a straightforward march from point A to point B. Such a perception belongs to a different dimensional understanding. Instead, you, in collaboration with your higher self and the profound wisdom of your stellar lineage, meticulously designed a wondrous, intricate sequence of synchronicities, strategic pauses, and seemingly unexpected redirections. These were not random detours, but integral components of a highly sophisticated, divinely orchestrated arrival sequence. What may have manifested in your earthly life as frustrating setbacks, moments of stagnation, or periods of profound waiting, were in reality precisely calibrated timings. These intervals were not arbitrary, but rather masterfully aligned by your benevolent greater team, your cosmic family, the Galactic Council, and your celestial guides, working in seamless unison. Their foresight and love ensured that you would not only encounter, but would profoundly unlock and fully integrate your unique gifts, your potent codes, and your essential mission at precisely the right cosmic interval, in perfect resonance with the unfolding planetary energies and your own soul's readiness. These delays were, in truth, sacred holding patterns, allowing for maturation, deeper wisdom, and the perfect confluence of external and internal conditions for your greatest unfoldment. Imagine the cosmic design as an exquisitely complex piece of music. From a human perspective, we often expect a simple, straightforward melody. But your soul's symphony is a grand concerto with intricate movements, powerful crescendos, and indeed, essential pauses and silences that allow for deeper resonance and buildup of tension before the next magnificent theme emerges. These delays were never denials. They were divinely timed intervals, like the fallow season in a farmer's field, where the soil rests and regenerates, gathering strength and nutrients for a more abundant harvest. Your celestial team, with their omniscient perspective, understood the precise cosmic weather patterns, the subtle energetic shifts on Earth, and the exact moment your soul would be most ripe to fully receive and express its unique frequencies. Perhaps a specific skill needed to be honed, an emotional pattern needed to be cleared, or a crucial connection needed to be formed before the next stage of your mission could safely and powerfully unfold. These moments of apparent stagnation were, in reality, periods of profound internal alchemy, where your inner landscape was being prepared, purified, and fortified. Trusting in these divine pauses is an act of supreme faith in the universe's impeccable timing and in the profound wisdom of your own higher design, knowing that every moment, even those of apparent inactivity, serves your ultimate, magnificent purpose. The sixth, and perhaps one of the most dynamically transformative phases, invites you to courageously open yourself to the phenomenon of timeline collapse. As your awakened frequency continues to integrate more deeply into your physical and energetic systems, as your cellular structure begins to hum with the refined resonance of your true self, you will find that old versions of yourself, along with their associated now obsolete futures, simply begin to fall away. Picture it like a majestic river carving a new, more direct channel, leaving the meandering, shallower tributaries to dry up. Or consider a tree shedding its old, brittle leaves to make way for robust new growth. These former realities, these paths that no longer serve your highest trajectory, lose their energetic hold and gently, yet unequivocally dissolve. This process can elicit a powerful spectrum of emotional responses. You might experience unexpected surges of grief, a natural processing for the letting go of what once was, even if it no longer serves. Simultaneously, you may feel profound waves of relief, a visceral lightness that comes from shedding burdens you didn't even realize you were carrying. And then, often following closely, comes an undeniable surge of crystalline clarity, a laser-like focus on the path ahead that was previously obscured. This is more than mere change. This is a profound dimensional shift occurring within your very being, mirroring the grander shifts unfolding across the planet. It represents the magnificent convergence of all previously fragmented, possible future paths into one singular unified stream, your highest galactic mandate, your destined purpose, finally becoming unequivocally accessible, tangible, and actionable, precisely here and now, in this sacred present moment. It is the universe aligning to make your highest potential your undeniable reality. This experience is akin to upgrading your internal operating system to a far more advanced version, where the old software programs and their associated functions simply become incompatible and obsolete. They are not destroyed. They are simply superseded by a more expansive, efficient, and powerful system. The old versions of yourself are the identities you clung to out of fear, habit, or lower resonance. The self that doubted, the self that played small, the self that sought external validation. As your light quotient increases, these energetic constructs can no longer sustain themselves in your field and gracefully recede. The accompanying grief is a natural, healthy process of honoring the past experiences and lessons learned, even as you consciously release them. It is the soul acknowledging the end of a significant chapter. This grief quickly gives way to an immense sense of liberation, as if a great weight has been lifted, revealing the effortless joy of being fully and authentically you. The subsequent clarity is not just intellectual, it is an embodied knowing, a direct download of your soul's highest trajectory, manifesting as an undeniable inner compass that points directly to your true purpose, a path now illuminated with unwavering certainty and divine precision. You are no longer navigating by guesswork. You are following a golden thread of destiny, woven specifically for you by the cosmic loom. Finally, after shedding the old and embracing the new, the ultimate and ongoing phase calls you to consistently step into profound attunement. This is not a one-time event, but a living, breathing, daily practice of intentional receptivity. Each day, dedicate sacred moments to tune in, like adjusting a delicate instrument to capture the clearest signal. Ask yourself with genuine openness and deep self-inquiry, what is truly seeking to activate, to express, to flow through me in this very moment? Where precisely is my deepest truth, my authentic frequency, attempting to lead me today? Learn to cultivate a profound inner stillness, a quiet readiness to listen beyond the clamor of the external world and the analytical mind. It is in this stillness that you will begin to perceive and trust the subtle yet powerful stream of intuitive directives. Those gentle nudges, those quiet urges, those seemingly random inclinations that guide your next step. You will recognize the vivid flashes of inspiration, sudden bursts of creative genius, or innovative solutions that seem to appear fully formed. You will experience moments of undeniable, sudden knowing, a deep claircognizance that bypasses logic and simply is. An undeniable truth settling into your awareness without effort. This consistent, conscious attunement is the master key, the direct conduit through which your recalibrated, magnificent mission seamlessly transmits itself from the boundless, formless realm of the infinite, directly into the tangible, actionable unfolding of your immediate reality. It is how the grand cosmic plan becomes your daily divine agenda. Think of your awakened self as a highly sensitive antenna, finely tuned to the subtle frequencies of the cosmos, constantly receiving guidance and inspiration. However, like any antenna, it requires regular calibration and a clear channel. This daily attunement is your commitment to maintaining that clarity. It involves creating pockets of silence in your day, whether through meditation, mindful breathing, or simply sitting in nature, allowing the external noise to fade and your internal wisdom to rise. The stillness is not an absence of thought, but a spaciousness where thoughts lose their power to dominate, allowing the gentle voice of your intuition to be heard. The intuitive directives may not always manifest as booming revelations. More often, they are subtle invitations. A sudden urge to call a specific person, a persistent image that sparks creativity, an undeniable pull towards a new learning opportunity. or a quiet internal no to something that intellectually seems logical. To trust these nudges means to prioritize your inner guidance above external pressures or the logical arguments of the ego. It is a continuous dance of listening, trusting, and then courageously acting on the whispers from your soul. This unwavering receptivity ensures that you are always in sync with your highest timeline, allowing your divine mission to unfold with effortless grace and precision, guided by the unseen hand of cosmic intelligence. You stand at the precipice of a magnificent transformation, being called not merely to vaguely remember the luminous fragments of your cosmic past, but to dynamically operationalize your profound cosmic purpose, to bring it forth into tangible, impactful action in this lifetime. The subtle yet potent energetic bridge between your earthly service, the practical ways you contribute and express your unique gifts in the world, and your majestic higher calling is not a future promise. It is actively forming, solidifying, and becoming utterly real even as you absorb these very words. Feel it, sense it, allow it to ignite within you. Every single cell within your magnificent physical vessel is responding to this clarion call, vibrating with recognition, preparing itself to become a pure vessel for this higher frequency. The Galactic Council, in its infinite wisdom and unwavering support, has issued a sacred, irrefutable order, a threefold directive echoing across the dimensions: synchronize, embody, radiate. Synchronize your internal rhythms with the cosmic pulse, aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your highest truth. Embody your activated codes, living as the walking, breathing manifestation of your galactic essence. And finally, radiate your pure, unadulterated frequency, allowing your transformed light to shine forth effortlessly, transforming all it touches. This is the moment where theory becomes reality, where the ephemeral visions of your soul's purpose coalesce into concrete, impactful endeavors. The energetic bridge is not a fragile construct, but a shimmering, crystalline pathway forming between your higher dimensional self and your grounded human experience. It is paved with intention, solidified by conscious choice, and illuminated by the light of your awakening. Feel the surge of recognition in your very bones, the tingling in your fingertips, the expansion in your heart. These are the cellular echoes of your cosmic blueprint coming online, preparing your entire being to serve as an immaculate conduit for divine will. The Galactic Council's directive is more than just words. It is a vibrational command embedded in the fabric of this transmission. To synchronize means to meticulously align your every thought, feeling, and deed with the highest vibrational truth of your soul, harmonizing your internal landscape with the grand cosmic orchestra. To embody is to fully step into the magnificence of your activated codes, to literally become the walking, breathing, loving expression of your galactic heritage in every moment, every interaction, every decision. And to radiate is the effortless overflow of this embodied truth, allowing your purified frequency to extend outward, touching, healing, and inspiring all who come into your field, without effort, without agenda, simply by being the magnificent light that you truly are. This is your birthright, your activation, and your ultimate sacred calling. Here, then, is the profound, liberating truth you must now deeply anchor within every fiber of your being, allowing it to become the unshakable foundation of your awakened reality. You, dear Starseed, were never, not for a single moment, truly off course. That persistent feeling of being lost, those moments of profound self-doubt that gnawed at your resolve, the long, uneasy periods of waiting and uncertainty, all of it was, in fact, an intricately designed sequence of coded pauses. These were not random impediments, but meticulously orchestrated energetic intervals, cosmic breathers woven into the very fabric of your journey, ensuring that your unique awakening would occur in perfect, resonant synchronicity with a monumental planetary shift. The Galactic Council's message, conveyed through the language of pure frequency and divine timing, is elegantly simple, yet profoundly transformative. The very experience of disconnection, the profound sense of being a part, is not a failure, but the essential precursor to a magnificent return, a powerful catalyst for your inevitable reconnection. You were never meant to forcibly conform to the existing paradigm of the world, to squeeze yourself into its outdated molds before you were ready to profoundly shift it from within. Indeed, your very inability to fit in was a sign of your coming impact. In this potent, sacred moment, you are not merely arriving for your own individual ascension. You are stepping forward as a luminous, resonant new harmonic, a clear frequency blueprint for all those who are destined to follow in your wake. Every single experience, every poignant loss, every restless night spent wrestling with unanswered questions, every challenge that seemed insurmountable, has meticulously, divinely brought you exactly here, to this precise quantum juncture, exactly now, perfectly prepared and poised to unfold your highest, most magnificent expression of your cosmic work within this pivotal Earth timeline. Embrace it. You are ready. Think of your journey as a sacred river. There were times when the river appeared to vanish underground, flowing invisibly, gathering strength and direction in the unseen. There were moments it widened into a tranquil lake, allowing for profound stillness and reflection. And then there were rapids, challenging and dynamic, sculpting its path. None of these phases were off course. They were all integral to the river's grand journey to the ocean. Similarly, your moments of doubt and perceived stagnation were not detours, but divinely programmed recalibrations, cosmic breathers that allowed for essential internal integration and preparation. The disconnection you felt was not a sign of being abandoned, but a crucial phase of individuation, allowing your unique light to crystallize before it could merge and illuminate the collective. Your inherent discomfort with conforming to the lower vibrational norms of earthly society was your soul's protective mechanism, a sacred refusal to dim your brilliance to fit into boxes that were never designed for the vastness of your being. This inability to fit in was, in truth, a divine shield, safeguarding your authentic frequency until this exact moment when your full, unadulterated light is not only needed, but is explicitly called for. You are not just a participant in this global shift. You are a living, breathing blueprint for the new Earth, a pioneer blazing a trail for future generations of awakened souls. Every challenge, every triumph, every tear shed, and every joy embraced has woven the intricate tapestry of your readiness, positioning you perfectly on the threshold of your most magnificent contribution. This is not the end of a long struggle. It is the breathtaking beginning of your true reign, a powerful unfolding of destiny that has been millennia in the making. Tonight, before sleep, say this aloud. I remember who I am. I align with my star origin. I activate my soul mission with grace and clarity. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of what's forming here. Drop one intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with encouragement or energy. This isn't content, it's collective alignment. Energy multiplies when intention connects. If something in this message resonated, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation. Share it. And if you felt a soul nudge, subscribe. Stay in the flow. You're not just watching, you're expanding. This is your space, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it, respond to it. Help carry this message further. Leave a super thanks. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.